Hey, it's James, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Seymour.
Hey,
How you doing?
Seymour, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know all about the breakup between you and Shannon. For what it's worth, I'm really sorry.
Oh, well, thanks for the support, man. It's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Matter of fact, I'm on my way now to go pick up my stuff, right? So I guess you just gotta move on.
Yeah. Wow, must have been quite a shock.
Yeah, shock. Shock is a good word. I mean, you think you know someone, you're excited, you think you're gonna spend your life with them, and then they hit you with something out of left field. You're thinking, why me?
Yeah? Why me?
What are you gonna do?
David, how are you? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Crappy. Crappy. Awful day. Awful day. I had this client today that you know when people are so indecisive that it just drives you nuts? Like this guy could not make up his mind for the life of him. He wants her in a red jacket, and then put the actress in a green jacket. What do we end up with? A blue jacket. Okay, he's happy. He changes it back to the red. I'm like, come on, make up your mind, pal. The guy's giving her line. Say it more like this, So we say it like that. He doesn't like that. It's a nightmare, man. A nightmare. I didn't take one break the whole time.
Me neither.
Nuts. You were busy?
I had to work through lunch. This is the first thing I've eaten since breakfast.
Yeah, I haven't even. It smells good, by the way. It's good?
Really good.
No, he's recovering. I mean,
He's
it was
all
just
right?
a superficial wound, apparently.
Oh,
and
my God. What a
he's
horror.
doing okay. He's recovering nicely. He's out of the hospital. And Jessie's a little bit freaked out, but she's doing okay.
Well, I'll be talking to Jessie tomorrow. Well, on the brighter side, Liz was awful happy to see you, don't you think?
I absolutely. It was great to see her.
I know. She's
respond.
frail, but she's talking.
Well, she's gone through a lot. And just compared to where she was a couple of months ago to
it's
now.
like night and day. I never thought I'd see the day. I'd almost given up hope, That's why I went home.
Yeah.
And then to get that call, I mean, I can't even describe to you how happy I am.
Me too.
I think it's gonna just work out really well. Boy, I tell you, she really lit up when you came in the room.
Well, she's very special to me and very dear, so.
Well, there are a lot of people that she didn't recognize, but I could see it. Could you see it? I could see it in her face. It was just like, it was so nice. It was really nice.
I mean, right behind us. It could have been one of us, And I mean, Zach can be a bit whiny, granted, but he is not a confrontational young man.
No, you don't stab him.
Exactly. You talk. Use your words.
I mean,
That's
punch
like
him or
the
something,
kids.
but you don't stab him.
No, punching. I don't condone violence, but
No.
I wouldn't have minded if you'd taken a shot at them.
If I got my hands on those guys, I would have cocoa butted them, man. I would have grabbed their heads and been like, right? And they would have dropped, and I would have, I don't know what I would have done.
The
I don't know what I would have done.
point being, it could have been any of us, right? I mean, there was
Well,
no
not me.
reason.
I mean, I would have, but it could have been you, sure.
No,
I
you
mean,
don't know. Somebody come up behind you. You don't have
I
time to
turned.
react.
I turned like that, eh?
No,
I sense it.
Johnny, you can't always be that alert all the time. You'd be exhausted. I mean, I just kept running it over in my head all night, eh? I
Yeah.
just had the most restless sleep I've ever had.
Sure.
Dreaming and,
Yeah.
I don't like that. It makes you...
No, you don't like dreaming.
Hey.
No.
Well,
I don't.
Hey, Dana.
I don't know. A friend of mine was giving me a lift to the station and we got in a car accident.
Whoa.
I'm...
I might know a little bit about what you're going through. I was actually in a relationship recently myself that, was just going great. It seemed like paradise, and then just kind of blew up in my face. You just feel shattered, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I remember Shannon telling me something about this. The chick ended up being a guy.
Well, yeah. I'm not sure you got the whole story. I mean, it's not as clear cut as that. There's feelings.
I'm sorry, man.
emotions,
I'm
and-
sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
you
no,
know, I'm not trying to, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just saying, I can't imagine what that was like.
It was really tough. But I think one of the things that helped me deal with it was talking about it.
62% they voted this guy in a boss.
Really,
The Middle
eh?
East. Did you hear about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So they're saying, you know, a glimmer of hope for Mideast peace.
No, it's a good
That's
thing.
a first.
It's
When's the last time you read that?
Yeah, not recently.
Not recently, no.
Is that the toasted deli sandwich?
Mhm.
The new one, eh?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
McDonald's.
I got a buddy of mine. He's in charge of the marketing campaign. It's going well. I mean, they plastered
Can't
Union
miss the
Station.
posters,
It's
no.
perfect.
So
Very well informed.
you've got all these people coming together, sending money to, you know, Indonesia, Southeast Asia,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, talk about just an
Hey,
immediate
is that-
response. You've got
Is it
A
still
glimmer of hope
toasted?
in-
Like it's still like that foil wrapping keeps it warm, eh?
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's.
So I mean,
Smells good, man.
2005
I'm
could be
hungry.
the
You know, it's just making me a little hungry. That's cool.
yeah. Well, you know, just saying, 2005 could be a good year.
Yeah.
I mean, with babies, it's such a steep learning curve, you know, and it feels like every mistake that I make is magnified by like a million times, you know. Am I feeding her too much? Am I feeding her enough? Is she warm enough? Is she cold? You know,
I
am I
know.
stimulating her? Is she developing properly?
No, and we all know that she is, and every parent feels the same way.
Yeah, I'm just,
Everybody thinks they've screwed the kid up. That's just that's it. The kid will never learn anything
yeah,
again.
I've scarred her for life.
Yeah,
you know.
but you haven't. And just the fact that you worry about it shows what a good dad you are.
Oh, thanks, Bridget. It means a lot. It really does, you know. Which brings me to my next point is Liz is getting better,
Yes.
right? And Ruthie's doing really well. And do you think, well, what if Liz wants to take sole custody of Ruthie? I mean, I don't know if I'm prepared to give her up. And I don't know.
You know what? I really think that the two of you are going to be able to work this out. And that's down the road. I know you have to think about it, but I wouldn't even worry about that right now.
Yeah?
Honestly, Liz is a reasonable person. She knows you've been taking care of the baby really well.
Yeah.
Or at least she will. I mean, she'll know more. Don't worry about it. It'll all be fine.
I hope so.
It will. Of course, there is an easy, simple solution to the matter.
What's that?
Wow.
So my friend Ryan is turning left onto Front Street, and out of nowhere, this woman smashes into the back of us. I mean, it was just, I have never been in a car accident before. But I'm wondering, like, if I have whiplash, would I know now, or would it be tomorrow?
You know,
Hold on, my dear. Hold on one second here, ladies. You know what you need to do, all right, is put a neck brace on, get yourself a cane, and sue her arse.
No, I'm not gonna
Sue her.
Dina, you know, I had this weird dream about a car accident last night, and you were in it.
Come on.
I'm not kidding. It's not. I mean, I was sitting doing one of my crafts in my van, and this creature truck thing hit us, split the van wide open. I look over. You're in the driver's seat, and you're like squiddling around, sort of thing. And it's because you got a fishtail or something. You have no legs. Isn't that weird? It's like this big bam, and then
No, that ain't weird, Brenda.
I think it's pretty weird.
You're psychic.
What?
Do you feel that?
No, I don't feel anything. I'm not psychic. It's just a odd coincidence, eh? It's odd.
Hold on. Back up for 1 second. You're psychic.
No, I'm not. You back up.
The dream. The dream. The dream.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not psychic. It's just a strange situation, that's all. Okay? Overactive imagination.
You do. You are.
Man, can I be honest with you?
Yeah, please.
You know, relationships are supposed to be confusing, so they say.
Yeah.
You know, I should know. I'm a divorce lawyer. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
So I see this every day. I don't even know what the problem is in this case. I don't even know what's wrong with her. First, she's pushing me. She wants to get married. It's Casaloma. Then she's like, I love you. She's the first one to tell me she loved me. I wasn't looking for anything. Then all of a sudden, she don't love me no more. Why? It doesn't make sense. She doesn't love me anymore just out of the blue. There's got to be something behind it. What, her family doesn't like me anymore? Or you know what I think it is? I think she's afraid of making a commitment. I've always felt that, you know. I've always felt that she wasn't ready. Because I see I've done this before, but she hasn't. She might not know what it's about.
James, I don't think it's that complicated. I think maybe you're overthinking it a bit.
What else did you want me to do?
Well, I've talked with Shannon. We've had some conversations about your relationship and what happened, and it's not. She's not a malicious person.
You've had conversations about our relationship.
Yeah. James, it has more to do with her Huntington's disease than anything else.
No, man, no. We dealt with that whole situation already. She's negative. It's all good.
No, James, she's not negative. Her test came back positive. She has Huntington's disease.
No.
I can't even imagine what that would be like.
I know.
The guy was swept out to sea.
2
That's
weeks.
bad. For 2 weeks, and all he's got is
weeks.
coconuts.
Well, no, he
No,
only
he
had
had
coconuts
coconuts.
for 10 days.
He had
Now the-
coconuts for 10 days, and then he had nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
The guy was hungry, like he was starving. I mean, that's a miracle right there. You know?
And he built that raft.
Yeah, all by himself.
Remember that Bugs Bunny cartoon? Yosemite Sam had only coconuts?
Yeah.
I hate coconuts.
How is that, man?
It's good.
Is that the which kind is that? There's
This
like
is a turkey BLT.
yeah, there's a
But they've
couple
got a whole bunch of different kinds.
Yeah. No, I've never tried it before. I heard a lot about
I
it.
haven't had a BLT sandwich in like forever. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I mean they're a good size too. There's lots to them.
They're filling.
Yeah, really.
Hey, you know what? I got
Yeah,
coupons.
what?
You want a coupon? $1 off coupon. We're giving these out.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
take
my
two.
buddy can get them. Hey,
Take two.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
New York Reuben.
Is it still warm? Mm-hmm.
Liz will always have a very special spot in my heart.
Well, I hope
And,
so.
You know, but the past is the past, and I've moved on, and I really think that our chances of getting together are.
Well, you don't know that. I mean, Liz hasn't had a chance to move on. Just been lying there, hasn't she? And I saw a real connection with you two. Now, you may not want to admit it, but there's something going on between you two. You can't tell me
Well-
there isn't.
Be that as it may,
Yeah.
I think we're losing sight of the fact of what's really important here, and that's Ruth's well-being.
Well, of
and I think we
course.
should really focus on that and what's best for Ruth,
Absolutely.
not my feelings or Liz's feelings or whatever feelings we may or may not have with each other.
Well, you know,
So-
the thing is, though, that Liz never really did know what was good for her. She was always rushing headlong into situations. I think we both know that about her. But then something like this happens to you, and people tend to reassess their life. They think more clearly. They think about what's important.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
But and I really hope that we can work out some sort of agreement about Ruthie, because right now she's the most important thing in my
Well,
life.
of course.
So-
We know that. But never say never.
Dreams are made by the netherworld to be brought up from the depths of our psyche.
Oh,
our
John,
conscious
for
mind
God's
is the tip of an iceberg.
Is this one
and
of
the-
your Indian hoogie boogie things? Because I don't want to hear.
The Chippewa did go on Dream Quest, yes. that
Well,
is
I'm not
correct.
Chippewa.
Very good. Well, you're very good. You seem to know a little bit about this. Our dreams, all right, are not to be taken lightly. They are signals from the abyss. Who's to say that this is not the dream world, and the dream world is a reality
My
world?
dream meant nothing.
What? Pardon me? Pardon me, young lady?
It was just a dream.
The fish legs, all right, representing the underworld. You gluing on stuff with hot glue, representing your sexuality.
No,
The
what?
picture-
Johnny, you're
good
searching
Lord.
for things. It doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. I will admit, I do believe that dreams mean something, but I don't think that they mean that.
Dreams are meant to be taken very seriously. They are codes from the netherworld.
It was simply
We've
because
heard.
of the incident with Zach. My brain was working overtime and all the crazy antics that happened. That's all.
Or was it? Or was it working overtime?
Yes, it was.
Perhaps you were being sent signals because you were one of the chosen.
Oh God.
So she tested positive, lied to me, then broke up with me.
Yeah, well, I think.
I can't believe this.
Oh no, James. She loves you. I think she was trying to
No, she
protect
loves
you.
me. Trying to protect me from what? By lying to me? I thought she's protecting me?
No. She probably just didn't want to burden you. I mean, she probably was thinking about you before she
What
was
did she
even thinking
think?
about herself.
What did she think? I was gonna leave? Is that what she thought?
Well, no, but
That's what she thinks of me? She thinks I'm superficial?
she might not have wanted
It's
you
like
to
a
be
game to her?
trapped in a relationship with her, feeling guilt about, her being sick.
The only one who was trapped is me. I'm a pawn in this game. She should be talking to me, telling me the truth.
No, James,
not
she
you
was-
or anybody else.
She was devastated when her mom passed away. She didn't want to see anybody go through that kind of a hell. She didn't want to have kids because she didn't want to see them go through what she went through with her mother.
Yeah.
She was trying to do something noble. She was trying to protect you.
I don't think you can do something noble by lying to somebody in their face.
She was probably thinking a little pain now was going to help you.
You know what?
Rather than a lot of
I don't
pain.
need to be hearing from you.
But James,
I should be
she's-
hearing all this from her.
You know what else I like about these is they've figured out this thing where you can just basically tear off the top, right? You don't have to actually unwrap the sandwich.
Wait a sec. You've had 2 sandwiches?
I haven't had. This is my second sandwich. I couldn't decide between the turkey BLT and the Reuben, so I was in a hurry. So I just said, give me both.
And you're gonna eat that Reuben?
No, I'm gonna smear it, and paint with it. I'm gonna finger paint with the mustard in the sandwich. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
No. That's just a little insensitive. I mean, I've been sitting here.
Insensitive?
I've been sitting here the whole time saying I'm hungry, and you know how I'd like a bite of your
Just been
sandwich.
hinting that you're hungry. What's the difference between saying, I'm kind of hungry, and saying, listen, I'm hungry, can I have some of your sandwich? You know what I'm saying?
But I didn't say. Okay.
You didn't
okay.
say
No.
it.
You're right. My bad. No problem. I'm hungry,
Yes.
and I'd love to have a bite of your sandwich. Could I have a bite, please?
No.
Pretty selfish for a doctor, you know that?
I'm loving it.
Well, we keep talking about Liz, but you haven't told me how you feel. You've been kind of evading the
Well,
question there,
Yeah, it's honestly, I don't want to go down that road because I don't want to be hurt again.
Understandable.
I can't help but think, Ruth has been such a blessing in my life. And when I think sometimes that Liz originally, if she hadn't been hurt, I never would have found out about Ruth. And to be robbed of the joy that I'm feeling right now, I have issues with Liz, and I don't know if we
Well,
can work them out, so-
this really isn't my business. It's just that I like you, and I want to know how you felt. Also, you've got to remember that Liz, she was left quite a few times. Well, 3 times. She was left in the dust. She was probably afraid that you wouldn't stick around.
Yeah.
She finally meets a nice guy. I don't know. Maybe she got cold feet, but I bet you she'd think differently now.
Well, that's all in the past, and or in the future, or a road that we might cross
Well,
later on. And
Whatever happens, you're family. You're stuck with me because you are the father of my granddaughter. So you're not getting rid of me, Buster.
well, it's a good thing we get along then.
It is a good thing we get along. It's true.
I'll all dreams are ways of working out the stresses that you have in your everyday life, all right, and figuring them out through your sleep.
That's,
you know, it's
that's
releasing
right.
stress.
When
That's
you,
what
you
it
don't
is.
have time to figure it out in the daytime, so you do it in your dreams.
Well,
Completely.
Yeah.
that's one way of looking
exactly.
at it. That's wrong, but it's I guess whatever makes you, get to sleep at night. But this is what it is. It's a parallel universe, of which there is many parallel universes. Right now, you're doing things in a different universe that you don't even know about. I can only imagine what you're doing in a different universe right now. But my point is this, right? You can tap into it for some reason. Maybe I don't know what it is about you, but you seem to be able to tap into these other universes. Right?
Where did you get this?
Where did I get
He
this?
made it up. You know what? Wacky tobacco.
I don't
That's
know.
where he got it.
You smoke one joint at lunch and everybody thinks you got a problem.
Well, you do have a problem. Well, several of them, actually.
Ah.
Look, it was just a silly, stupid dream. I mean, otherwise, how do you explain the fact that there was this seal on the hood of the car going, "Arr, arr, 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 arr," to Dana, right? I mean, that was just ridiculous.
Okay, in my
That's all.
friend's
It's just-
car on his dashboard, he has a bobbing head seal from Marineland.
Probably just a coincidence, Brenda. Go to sleep. Dream a dream.